Today I want to help you with something basic. Do you have issues sitting and standing? Do you have issues to lift some stuff? The main thing I see here in motion with clients is the inability to be able to move your pelvis anteriorly and posteriorly. And this, when you take a sit, the pelvis has to move posteriorly. When you want to lift something, ideally you can move your pelvis anteriorly, have an anterior pelvic tilt in order to connect the posterior chain to lift. A lot of people are missing that, and at some point it starts creating a problem up the chain or just locally. And this is what I want to help you with today. For me, straight up, I'm a big believer in basics. You look at the documentary of Michael Jordan in Netflix, he goes into basic practice. Probably 70% of his practice is basic stuff. Today, I want to talk about something very basic, but so important that most of the time is neglected, is the ability to move your pelvis with an anterior tilt or posterior tilt. Having the ability to control your pelvis in this motion will change the game for you. Simply because when you're going to be doing different movement, for example, when you're going to be extending the spine, you need to be able to adjust your pelvis accordingly. When you're going to be hinging or having some rotation, too much low doses or anterior tilt can have an impact on your lower back, but too less as well. So it's extremely important to be aware of it. In this video, I will teach you one exercise to start working on movement of the pelvis and using the activation of the posterior chain. Okay, so stay tuned and let's get started of this gentle exercise to start working on the tilt, anterior and posterior tilt of the pelvis. So for this exercise, what you need is a floor and a wall. So you don't need much for this exercise. What we're going to be doing is, the way you set yourself up is you lay down, put your leg on a 90-degree angle, okay? And what you want to do is you want to push the wall. This is gonna activate your glutes, so try to feel your glutes when you push the wall. You want to drag the wall down to activate your hamstrings as well. And now you're gonna have the calf at the same time, so all the posterior chain, calf, hamstrings and glutes. And what you want to be able to do is not activating your abdominals when you bring the pelvis in, but very gently and not too much. You see, I put one hand, barely one hand underneath my hips, and I'm going to drive gently. That's enough, not too much. Here and then back and back in. What I want to make sure I'm feeling is not my abdominal contracting. I should feel them relax. What I'm feeling right now is my glutes, both of my glutes firing. Make sure that you feel both of the glutes here, okay? So you keep going back and forth, making sure that your abdominals are as relaxed as possible. That's it, and back and forth, making sure that you're checking on the glutes. Are my glutes firing? Right is firing, left is firing, perfect. And you're just gonna go back and forth, working on this posterior and anterior tilt of the pelvis. Let me know how that goes. Walk around afterwards and see how your lower back most likely will feel more relaxed as well. And try to do like the same I did standing, of gently moving your hips without having the hips shifting forward, anteriorly or posterior, forward or back, okay? If you like that video, don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and stay tuned for some more information, more knowledge, more video. Keep it up.